Let us solve the exercise number 6 in the part A of C Sharp lab. In this exercise, we are supposed to design a web page for a hotel which displays a different menu as far as the time of visit. So we are supposed to show different menus as far as the time of visit. So let's go ahead and let's build the application. I have with me the Visual Studio and I'm going to go to the file and I'm going to go to the new and I will select the website as my option here, not the project. So I will click on the website and within the website I'm going to select the ASP.NET empty website. So I will select the ASP.NET empty website and definitely it is under Visual C Sharp and you can definitely change the location where you want to save the content. Now if you notice that if you are using the Microsoft Windows 11, it will actually store it in OneDrive if you have registered. So be careful, your drive will be over if you try to do this kind of thing. But I'm not going to change all those things. But I'm going to just click OK to save it. Later, I'm going to delete it from my OneDrive. So this part is if you're doing it at home on in your laptop. If you're doing it in the lab, definitely this problem won't arise. So be careful where it is trying to save your file. You select the ASP.NET empty website and then click on OK, and you have a very empty website. This is what you said you want to build an empty website, and Visual Studio has created a empty website. You have to add all the pages to this on your phone. For this, you have to first go to the Solution Explorer, which is available here. If you click on this Solution Explorer, you are going to get it. Suppose if this Solution Explorer is not visible, then go to the View and then you will have to search for the Solution Explorer. You don't have to scroll down. It will be the first option that you are going to get it on the View menu. That is the Solution Explorer. So this is the one. And you go to this web site here. Don't click on the solution, click on the website here, whatever the name it may be, website 1 2 3 4 5 10 15, whatever it is. So this is the website, not the solution. Don't click on the solution, click on the website, right click on it, and then you get an option to add. So right click and add, and you have a different option there. You can click on add items, the option, or directly straightforward you can add web form. One of them, both of them are same. If you click on this add item, then you have to select web form, but easiest option is just right click on it. So what did I do? Right click on this website, go to add, and then select the web form, click OK. It is going to ask you for the name of the web form. Whatever name it is giving, it's okay, because I'm not going to bother about the name here. So it's going to create a default ASPX. So if you notice, if you click on the Solution Explorer again here, you will notice it has created a default ASPX. Okay, so this is the ASP.NET application it has created. Now I'm going to go to the design view here. I'm going to go to the design here. So if you notice here, design, split, and source, I'm going to click on the design. So here right at the bottom, you will see design. So click on this design and you are in the design view. It's done. Now you have to go to the toolbox here. So if you notice this toolbox, you get this toolbox here. Again, if you don't get the toolbox, go to view and then search for the toolbox. Not the toolbar, the toolbox. Somewhere you will find that toolbox. Okay, it is here, toolbox. So click on this toolbox. You will get this toolbox. Now what I need is a menu. That is what they have said. So it will show different menus. So that is it. What I need is a menu. So I'm going to search for this menu, menu, and the minute you search it, you are going to get this menu. You can double click on it or click and drag. Remember, when you drag it, a very important thing, you have to drag within this body. So I'm going to just zoom in for you. So you have to drag it within this box, not outside this box. If you drag it outside this box, it will be somewhere else. So drag it inside this box. Be careful with it. If you can drag it, just click here inside this. Can you see the blinking cursor there? So can you see there? So click here and just double click on this menu. One and the same, but I can drag it. I'm going to just drag it and leave it. See, I'm dragging and leaving it in between that box, not outside, not above, not other place, in between. Right at the between, I'm going to drag it, and this is how it's going to appear. How did I know that it has placed at the right spot? I'm going to go to the source view here. So right at the bottom, I'm going to go to the source view. Click on the source view. You will notice that this part is inside the body. So this is inside the body. If you drag it and if you keep it elsewhere, and very important thing, it is also inside the form. So that is very important. If you have placed it elsewhere, you may end up in a bit trouble. Okay. So let me go to the design view here, and if you notice what it has done, is it has created a ASP component called as ASP colon menu, and it has given an ID to it, and it just says run at server. Okay, so this is what it has done. Let me go to the design, and you have root. It has written like that. Root. It has given, and I am going to add some menu item over here. So you see this arrow here. So click on this arrow. So you get quick menu there. So if you click again, it's going to go click on this arrow, and I'm going to go for the menu items, edit menu item. So what did I do? I clicked on this. I clicked on this arrow. I got the menu, and I am clicking on the edit menu items. So this is what I've done. So I am shown a menu editor here. I'm going to click on this first item. So this first item, and what is that we are supposed to do? Let us recall what they expect us to do. So it has to show different menu depending upon the time. So morning it has to show breakfast, afternoon it has to show lunch, maybe evening it has to show snacks, maybe night it may have to show dinner, and in the after that maybe at 10 o'clock or so it has to show that we have closed. So something like that. So let us go here, and I'm going to add on this one, add root item. So I'm going to click on this root item. So I click on it, and you get the option here for the text. Okay. So for this item, you got this one, and I'm going to say morning. We are going to serve breakfast. So I'm going to, I think that is a single word, breakfast. Okay, let's assume that that's a single word. You can click on this value. So both of them will be same. So you get the breakfast. One item, don't click OK. So now click on this breakfast, and I'm going to add a sub item. So remember, this is the root item. This is the child item. Select the breakfast and click on this one. Okay. So click on the add item. So if you click on this add item, it will come under the breakfast. If you have done a mistake, click on X here. It's going to delete it. Okay. So if you click on select this and click on delete, it will even delete this one also. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to click on the child item, and I got the child new item. Morning, what are the things that you get? So I'm going to say you get idli sambar. Click here, and you got the first item as idli sambar. Click on the breakfast, not on this. If you click on this, it will be a child of this. Suppose if I select this, and if I click on this add child item, it will be a child of idli sambar. I don't want that thing. So I'm going to select this, not the idli sambar. Select this new item, click on it. I'm going to click on the breakfast, and I'm going to add a child item. Okay, give any name. Let's say two items I'm going to say. Let's say goli bhaji. Okay, so we have goli bhaji. Okay, done. Two items. Let me click on this one, and again I'm going to add the child, and I'm going to say we will serve tea and coffee. So morning. Okay, tea. Click here. So tea. Again click on breakfast. Add, and what else? We were going to serve coffee. COFFEE. Okay, done. Okay, so we have one item here. So this is for the breakfast. So now I'm going to add a root item. So this is for the breakfast. Next is I'm going to add a menu for the lunch. So I'm going to go. This is for the breakfast. Next is our lunch. So afternoon we are going to serve lunch. So I'm going to click on this one, and you notice there is a difference. These are the child of the breakfast, and because I clicked on the root, I'm getting it as a root item. Again, if you made a mistake, cancel, delete it, and click on this one, and then say add root item. So click on this, and this is for the lunch. So lunch. So just add lunch. Okay, done. Lunch is over, and I'm going to select this lunch, and I'm going to add a child for that lunch. So I'm going to add a child, and what do you have? We have veg meals. Okay, yeah, veg meals. Okay, done. And again, click on the lunch, and I'm going to add sub item. And what you can have? You can have non-veg meals. Okay, so that's enough. Okay, two items. Okay, this is for the lunch. Don't keep on adding too many things during the examination, because time is very important. So now let's. This is breakfast is over. So you can click on this plus sign, and if you click again, it's going to be minus, and it will show all the item, and it is minus. If you click, it is just going to vanish. Next, I'm going to add one more root item, and this is for snacks, evening snacks. Also, snacks. We're going to serve some snacks. So, what you can have during the evening. Now, again, for this snack, I'm going to add one sub item over here. What you can have for the snack. Okay, you can have podi. So, where is it gone? You can have podi. So, you can have podi there. Okay, then for the snacks, again, let me add something. What you can have. You can finish. Maybe you some people like bale puri. Add any item. Yeah, you can just recall item. So then maybe I can serve tea or maybe biscuit. You can say that. Click on this one, and I'm going to say tea and coffee. Again, we will supply tea and coffee even during the evening. So let's add one more item, and I'm going to say coffee again. I'm adding COFFEE. Okay, how many E's? Okay, done. Coffee done. So snacks are over, and during the night, let's add one more root item. This is for the night, and night we have dinner. So we have dinner. So click here, and dinner is done. So click on the dinner and add the sub item. Again, I'm not going to give some other things. I'm going to say veg meals and veg meals. Okay, I'm going to say veg meals. Okay, and then again ganji uta. So let's say okay ganji, maybe something. Okay, ganji uta maybe also there. Okay, maybe some two items. Just two items are enough. And the last one I'm going to say is closed. This is the last option, closed, and I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to add a sub menu item this, and I'm going to say sorry, we are closed. Done. So this is what you have. If you come in during the morning, you get all this breakfast. If you come in the afternoon, you get all these things. If you come during the evening, you are going to get maybe after 7 o'clock, you will get this one. Maybe after 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, we are not serving anything, so we are closed. Let's click OK on this one. So this is how it's going to appear. Now let me take you to the very important thing. Let me take you to the source code here. So that's the source code. Click on the source code, and this is how it's going to appear. Remember, it's not difficult, but you have to write at least one of them during the examination. So what was there right at the beginning is ASP colon ASP menu, and ID, and this one was there. Then you have to add items. So your items. So all of them are items. Items must be ended with the slash item. Within the item, you have different menu items. You see the different menu items. So what you have here is first one ASP menu, ID, any ID of your choice, run at server. Then what you have inside this, you have items slash items. Within the items, so this is inside. Within this, you have one menu item. At least you have to write one menu item during the examination, and that is enough. Most of the examiners will say one. You just write one. That is enough. So write one menu item. How do you write one menu item? See here, you start with the menu item and the text and value. So text value menu item must be ended with the slash asp colon menu item. See, the same thing is true when you start with the item must end with the slash item, menu must end with the slash menu. So inside the menu you have items, inside items you have menu items. So this menu items, you write one menu item. Okay, inside this menu item you can still have the same menu item. So this is the breakfast. Inside breakfast you have the first menu item as idli sambar, then same thing, text value. Again you see, when you start with the menu item you have to end with the slash menu item. You start with the menu item, write text whatever you want and slash menu item and so on. So at least write one, and if you have nothing else to do you write all the things, but at least one has to be shown in the your answer script during the practicals. This is what I'm talking about practicals. Now, if you look at this menu, it will come like this. Generally, you see these are menus will come like this. But at the top side, the menus will generally appear like this, horizontal. But this is appearing vertical. So I'm going to just change its orientation. How to change its orientation? Just click on this one. You see that is selected. Right click and go to properties. So click right click, go to properties, and somewhere you just search for the word vertical and that will come for the orientation. Search for the word vertical and you will find orientation. Remember, I'm in the menu one. So I am in the menu, I selected menu one. So this is menu one. And what I'm interested in is, where is it gone? The orientation. So let me just show this. Where is that vertical gone now? Orientation. So this here it is, orientation vertical. Click on it and make the orientation as horizontal. So orientation, just make it as horizontal. So it's going to go and it's going to come like this one. So horizontal. Let me just save it and just run it just to see how it's going to appear. So when you save and run it, this is how it's going to appear on your screen. Okay, so this is how it's going to appear. Let's just see. So this, you have breakfast. If you click on the breakfast, you get the option. You have lunch, you get all the option. You get snacks, you get all the option. You get all the option. You get all the options. But what they have said is, if you are coming during the morning, only show this part. Okay, don't show the remaining part. Don't show morning. You cannot demand the lunch, nor you can demand the snacks, nor dinner or anything. So if you are coming during the morning, just show this part. Just show the morning part. If you are coming in the afternoon, just show this one. If you are coming and so on and so forth. So depending upon your time, that is what they've said, depending upon the time of visit you show different items. Now very important thing, you see here, right here, you are going to see it is running. So if you look at here, it is running. So just stop this one, just stop the application from running. Okay, so see to it that you are always doing that thing. So you have this option for running. Okay, you can do the same thing. If it is running, you can go to this, if it is running, let it run. You go to this debug if it is not available, and stop. So both our options are available under debug menu. If you don't find this one, go to this debug menu. To start you have this option, to stop you have this option. Just stop it. If you stop it and again go to debug, you can start debugging it. If you are debugging it, you can stop it. Okay, so if it is not visible and somebody has changed it purposely or by mistake, just go here to the debug and then say start debugging and stop debugging. Keyboard shortcut for this is F5, that is function key F5. Now Let us come to the story. Now, our story is we are not supposed to show all these things. We are supposed to show the one that is what is this? Depending upon the date of the time of visit, we are supposed to show the different types of menus. So let us see how we can do that thing. So I'm going to go to the C sharp part of it. How can I go to the C sharp part of it? You can just double click on it. It's going to take it. So if I anywhere if you double click on it, it's going to just take you there. Okay. Anywhere here also, if you double click on it, it will take you to the corresponding C sharp code. So just go here, double click on here. Now again, suppose if you by mistake, if you close any one of them, go to the solution explorer. Again, if the solution explorer is not visible, go here and the first item is the solution explorer. Within the solution explorer, just to double click on ASPX. This is default.aspx or any ASPX file, it will open up here. So by mistake, if you have closed this one, so by mistake, if you have just clicked on this close, you can always go to the solution explorer, double click on the file name and it will open. Now, what did I do? I have just double clicked on it. Now, when the page is loading, I have to make a selection, not when the menu item is clicked. I'm not going to do anything because they have not asked me to do anything. Okay. So when the page is loading, I have to first find out what time this page is getting loaded. So I will get the hour of loading. How can I get the hour of loading? You know very well. There is a date and time is there. From the date of time, I'm going to ask it what is the current time. That is what is the time now. And then I'm going to ask, give me the hour time. So get the hour. In other words, get the hour. For example, when I'm recording this, the hour is 17:53. So this is the, I want this 17 number to come here. So that time I'm asking, give me the time at which this page was loaded. Now, if this hour, that is, if it is morning, how do you say it is morning? So hour is greater than or equal to 6 a.m. Now, I assume that your hotel is starting at 6 o'clock. Maybe if it is starting at 7 o'clock, you make it as 7 o'clock. And if the hour is less than 12 o'clock, up to afternoon 12 o'clock, you are going to give the breakfast. So you are going to give the breakfast. Okay. Then how can I, what is the meaning of saying you are going to give the breakfast? So the meaning of saying breakfast is if during the morning time, if I come, I am not supposed to show the options for the other. I am not supposed to show the veg meal, non-veg meal, snacks, and all those things. I am not going to show. I am going to show only this option, breakfast option. How am I going to do that thing? So let me first stop it, and I'm going to come here. So I will go to this control. What is the name of this control? You know very well. If you click here and go to the properties, you will notice that that control is given the name menu 1. If you go to the source here, and if you look at the ID of this ID is menu 1. So this is the one I am referring to. So I will go here and I'm going to say menu 1. What is this? Where is the menu 1? Okay, menu 1, that is the name, not the menu 1. Okay, and what was there? You know very well, menu 1, just to tell you, menu 1 contains items. You notice the menu 1, this is the name of it. Menu is the class, it is the object name. So menu 1 contains items. So I'm going to say menu 1 contains items. So done. And I want to show the first item only. So how can I say I want to show the first item only? See, this is, it is like a array. This is like an array, and you know very well, in an array, the first index has the value. This is a of 0. First index is 0. This is a of 1. This is a of 2. This one is a of 2. This one is a of 3. This one is a of 4. Now what is the name of this array? Items. So all of them, this is item of 0. This is the first item is item of 0. Second one is item of 1. Item of 2. Item of 3. Item of 4. So I want only the item 1 but not the item 2, item 3, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to say Items 1 I don't want. I want to show only the first item, that is the item 0, array of 0. You know very well, in the array, first item is called as a of 0. You recall that, a of 0, first item. Second one is a of 1. In here, it is not a, the variable name is item. So item of 0 is required, but item 1 is not required, item 2 is not required, item 3 is not required, and so on. So all these other items are not required. So item 1 is not required. How do I say? There is, unfortunately, there is nothing called as visible, but there is only option that is available is enabled. So I'm going to say enabled is false. So enabled is false. Okay. Similarly, remember item 1, 2, 3, all of them are not required. So this is not required. From here onwards, item 1 is not required, 2 is not required, 3 is not required, 4 is not required. So in other words, a of 0 is not required, a of 1 is not required, a of 2 is not required, 3 is not required, 4 is not required, and so on. So I will start with the item 1, enabled is false, control C, control V. Item 2 is enabled, not required, enabled false means not enabled, as simple as that. So you are not enabling it. Item 3 is not enabled, and item 4 is not enabled. You know what is the meaning of saying enabled? Is it is visible but it is not available. Okay. So if you run this particular code, nothing is going to happen because the time is, I'm already shown you, my time is 17:58. This is evening time. So what I'm going to do is, purposely I'm going to give the hour as 8. So 8 a.m. So even though I'm reading the hour here, but I'm manually setting my hour as 8 a.m. So regardless of this, I am setting the value as 8. So this is 8 a.m. I'm going to just run it. What will happen if you come at 8 a.m.? So I'm going to just run it. So if you come at 8 a.m. and if you look at it here, okay, so what is going to happen? So you notice that all of them are not available to me. It is visible, but they are not available. Breakfast is available to me. So breakfast is available. I can click on this menu, but this is not visible. This is not visible. This is not visible. This is not visible. So not sorry, enabled. It is visible. It is not enabled. Now you may ask the question, why do you show it? Remember, I am here to do business for this hotel, and if I just show breakfast, the people will wrongly think that I am not serving lunch or I am not serving the snacks or dinner or anything. So what I am saying is, I am serving lunch, I am serving snacks, I will serve you dinner, but not at this time. At 8 a.m., I will not serve anything apart from the breakfast. Okay, that is simple as my logic. That is my logic. You may have different logic. Okay, so this is between 6 a.m. and 12. So that is breakfast time. What about the other timing? I'm going to just select it because it is much easier. Control C to copy it, and I'm going to go press enter here, and I'm going to say else, and control V to paste. Else, if the hour is from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock means 15 hours. So 3 o'clock. So 12 to 3 o'clock, you are going to serve the lunch. Now, when you serve the lunch, which one has to be, what is this? So, which one has to be shown here? So, you are supposed to show the lunch, but not the other one. So, what you are supposed to show here is, I'm going to go here, and what you are supposed to show here is, you are supposed to show this menu, okay, this menu, not this one. So AF0 is blank, AF1 is enabled, AF2 is gone, AF3 is gone, AF4 is gone. So how do I do that thing? Straight away, it is the idea, AF0 has to be disabled, AF1 is still there. So suppose if I make the time as 13 here. So if I make the time as 13, that is afternoon 1 o'clock. If I run it here, remember my time is now 13 here. So at the, what is this, at the evening, lunch is only, I'm sorry, not evening, during the afternoon only lunch is available. Breakfast is not available, snacks are not available. So let me go back to the, where is it, Visual Studio, and let's go to the other option. Again, else, I'm going to just paste else, I have already copied it, so I'm going to paste it, else if The time is from 15 to how many? So at 7 o'clock, so 16, 18 is 7 o'clock. I think 19 is 7 o'clock. 18 is 6 o'clock, right? 19 is, hopefully that is it. Okay, 19 is 7 o'clock. Up to 7 o'clock, we will serve, what is that we can serve is the snacks. So what is not available? A of 0 is not there. A of 1 is not there. A of 2, that is item 2, is available. This is not there. This is not there. So 0, 1, then the remaining 1. So how do I do it? 0 is already there. 0, 1, 2 is not there because 2 has to be, 2 is enabled, rest of them are disabled. Enable is false, means they are disabled. 1, 0, 1 is disabled, 3, 4 is disabled, only 2 is enabled. So if I run it, let me just set the time as say 18, 6 o'clock. 18 is 6 o'clock. So let me run it at 6 o'clock. So if I run it at 6 o'clock, what is that I'm going to get? So at 6 o'clock, snacks are only available. From 4 o'clock, remember, from 15, anything, 14, 15, 16, anything. From 3 to 7 a.m., 7 p.m., this is available. Let's go to the next option. Let me go to the next option. Again, I'm going to just stop it, and I'm going to, maybe I will copy paste it. That is easier, I think. Control. Otherwise, I have to type else also. Else if the timing is from 19 hours to 22 hours up to 10 o'clock, our hotel is open. So we, so in the, if you are coming at 10 o'clock, what are the things that are not available to you? Breakfast is not available, so A of 0 is disabled, A of 1 is disabled, A of 2 is disabled, A of 3 is available, and A of 4 is also disabled. So 0, 1, 2, 3 is there, but 4 is not there. So how do I do this? 0, 1, 2. Okay, which one is not there? Let me just, I just got confused. So 0, 1, 2 is there, 3 should be disabled. So 0, 1, 2 is not there, 3 has to be shown. Let me just highlight it. 0, 1, 2, 3 has to be shown, 4 is not there. So let me show it here. And where is the time? I'm going to make it as 21, 9 o'clock. So 21, 9 o'clock. So let me run it. I'm manually setting the time. Remember, I'm not allowing the machine to give me the time. So I'm manually setting the time. So what am I going to get? So what I'm going to get is, I don't have breakfast and other things. Dinner is available to me. So afterwards, so last option, let me come back to the last option. So what is the last option? Last option is not else if. I'm going to just paste it here, but uh, I will paste it here, but I'm going to remove this else if part. Remember, if none of them are matching, then what we are going to say? So the option that we are not going to show is this 2 is not there, 3 is also not there, 4 is only visibly shown. So A of 0 is not there, A of 1 is not there, A of 2 is not there, A of 3 is not there, A of 4 will be there. So after 10 o'clock till morning 6 o'clock, if you come and knock our door, we will say, sorry, we are closed. Okay. So if you come right at 1 o'clock, that is morning 1 o'clock, not afternoon 1 o'clock. Afternoon 1 o'clock is 13 hours. So this is a 24 hours clock. So if you come morning, early morning 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock and knock our door, what is that we are going to say? We are going to say is, we are sorry, we are closed. The rest of them will be available. Now look at my time. My time is 6 o'clock. So I'm going to now remove this option because I will take my system timing now. Let me just stop it. Okay, and rerun it. So I'm going to take look at the time that I have. It is 6 o'clock now. So what I'm going to get is snacks. So if I run it, which menu will be available to me? This is without me setting the time. So I am straight away coming to 6 o'clock. and you notice that my snacks will be available because my timing is 6 o'clock. So simple as that. And now this looks boring. Now this is what you are supposed to do it. Suppose this is only for students who have nothing else to do. Suppose if you are this kind of person, just click on this ASPX, and if you want to make the option colorful, go to this design, click on this design is available here, so click on this design and go at this point. Okay, you go here, click on this, you get the menu here. So you have the option for auto format. So you have an option. Remember this, you don't do it. Before I do it, let me show you the source here. Remember, the source is very simple now. You start with the ASPX menu item and so on and so forth. This is very easy to read. The minute you do this one, that source will become slightly complicated, but it will look nice. Okay. So you click on this one and then say auto format. Let's see here, auto format, and you get the option. Okay, remove formatting, classic format, colorful format, professional, simple. I will go with the colorful, which is more the thing. Colorful, apply. Okay, and you see this appeared in colorful now. If you run it, it's going to come in colorful, not required for the examination, but this is for your understanding. So if you run it now, it will come in the colorful way, like a menu it is going to come. So if you notice, the menu that is going to show you is in colorful. Yes. Others are not available, but this one you see it is colorful. So it looks very colorful, very easy to read, and no, more attractive. But the more attractive will come with the price tag. And what is the price tag? Price tag is, if you go to the source code of this one, if you click here and go to the source code of it, and now this thing has fully changed. You notice that it has added so many things: dynamic menu item style, dynamic menu color, dynamic selected, and so on. And at the end it has a static hover and so on. So it has so many things over here. If you don't like it, if your teacher says that no, that I don't want this, click here, go to auto format and then say remove formatting. So same place, what did you do? Click on this menu, that is quick menu, click on this auto format and then say remove formatting, click apply, click OK. You're back to the square one. And now if you look at the source code, all of them are gone. You're back to the same old story. And if you run it, you are back to the old black and white world without anything. Okay, so this is it. That's what you are supposed to do it. Thank you for your interest. We will meet again in the other class. Thank you.